Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's get rid of the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Our friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're back after a while. Little break. So it's just a small one. Right. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Right. So
No,
we're.
I want to pretend it never happened. It was nice.
It was nice. Right, so yeah, we're back for our next title, which is now we're in October, probably now. We're doing some spoopy stuff, or at least qualifies as spoopy. So I'll be doing the MediEvil remake on the PS4, PS5, whatever. It's a really good remake. It's really, really faithful. But before I do that, right? Sorry, I should have asked before. Share screen. Would you prefer Discord or Parsec?
I guess Discord because I'm already in the call and Parsec is weird when
Okay.
I'm already in a call with Discord. So.
Right, and I have to. This is a weird quirk for Discord. I can't screen share OBS specifically because if I could do that, I would. For some reason, if I do OBS, it would just give you that whole white screen dealio, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Hang on, let me hand it over, and you can tell me. Feedback on
right.
It's just a white screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just get rid of that and give you the screen instead. Let's see, that one, which means you don't get any sound whatsoever, which is really dumb. I mean, I get it, but it's really dumb. Okay, that'll have to do. We'll figure this out on the next stream, whatever, for you later, so you can get your audios correct later.
Yeah, I'll be fine for one stream.
That's fine. You got subtitles; it'll do the job. All right, let me switch over to the main thing. There we are, MediEvil. Let's see. Problem?
Shouldn't be because I just tried to pop it out and it's like, oh no, I'm not doing anything now.
Okay, I'll let you fiddle it and I'll just boot the game up.
Technical issues. How much I missed you.
No, we didn't.
Okay. I used to work in a normal window and not the pop-out one, even though it should not be different.
As long as you can still see it, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Alright, so alright, there's a little intro. And you can't hear it.
Yep.
This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed
somehow the sorcerer returned.
Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
Wonder how he returned. Mystery.
Dark magic, something, midichlorian, something.
It's actually a bit more basic than that. So yeah, this is a very, very well made, faithful remake of the original PS1 title of MediEvil. But I gotta point this fact right now. I've only played this game once and never the original. I just really like it. It's the same thing I have with Resident Evil. I just really like the game, just haven't played it enough.
I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Most of the games I played here, I only played once as well. I mean, technically, we were in started a second playthrough of Converse, but never finished that one.
Well, you have now. The MediEvil, being a PS1 game at the time, was inspired by a lot of particular media of the era. You know, in a very good, kind of, very inspired by. Let me see here. Ash and Evil Dead, naturally, due to the tone, I suppose. But tonally, it's more inspired by like Tim Burton-esque type styling and art style. Just a lot of inspired elements of spoopiness without being spooky. It's just good. And there's a good tasteful amount of British charm in it, even though it wasn't made by British people, surprisingly. But it's like, now they knew where to take the sources from. Also, if there's only one downside to being a very good, faithful remake, is that due to the nature of technology, at the time, the amazing pre-rendered graphics and cutscenes or whatever, and then you switch the actual gameplay, don't match up. Now they do. I kind of miss that charm. I miss the charm of it when the pre-rendered cutscenes were much better looking than the actual game. But due to the power of the PS4, now it all matches, and something was lost in that translation.
No. But the games look better overall, still benefit. Also, I know not much.
And the dead shall rise again. You kind of lose, because it's not pre-rendered, you kind of lose some of that, like, that, I would say uncanny valley, but some of that unnerving stuff that pre-rendered cutscenes of old used to have, that early CGI, you know?
Yeah.
So it kind of worked to its benefit, because it was, jank back then.
The horrors of PS1 era games.
I still like the charm of it. You can't skip that. You don't have to watch that every time. Alright, let me just see. Okay. For some reason, when I last loaded this up, the 30 FPS lock was on for some reason. That makes no sense to me. I wouldn't have allowed that. Doesn't really matter on the streaming side. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Okay, so, not sure if you can have multiple save files. I'm going to find out in a minute. Well, I'll find out later.
You have to show something off with the other one?
No, not really. It's just I wonder if this does have multiple save files or just the one. But it doesn't really matter. The game is almost linear, kinda. If you know, it's one of those games. If you know what you're doing, you can get through this quite linear. There's no backtracking, whatever. But
Okay, nice.
whatever. Oh, it's a flashback. There's our hero, Sir Dan, taking the charge, gonna save the day.
I had the archers in front. Should there not be people with swords in front of them?
And he died.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Sir Dan is the first to fall on the charge. Our hero, everyone. He didn't do jack squat.
And it's accurate to what happened?
He got shot in the face with an arrow. That's it. That's what actually happened. He didn't do any of that stuff the story's claiming.
Time to redeem ourselves then.
Mm-hmm.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortescue. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds
I have to point this out since you can't hear Sedan talking. But since he doesn't have a lower jaw, he just makes grunts. That's it. He can't speak, so the subtitles have to fill it for him. I do like one of the quirks with the voice as well for Sir Dan. I think he is voiced by one of the creators or whatever. But the way they got his voice and the sound, he actually the guy actually legit wears a bucket over his head to make the reverbing sounds. That's fucking great.
That is great, yeah.
Okay, let me just go claim my stuff. Don't worry, the camera's not always as close, it's just happened to be in here, really. Alright, so this is just a neat little starting tutorial area, just for you to get familiar without being thrown off. We don't have a weapon right now, so the best thing we've got is our arm. So, make do with what you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see, what does this read?
You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your...
Yep, thank you, tutorial book. I can read.
Any treasure that you find will be added.
Okay, currency is currency. Yeah, that's easy to understand.
Collect the stuff.
Do the thing.
That's a mimic.
Okay. Daggers. I'll do as a better weapon, not by much. Let's see.
Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary.
Okay. So yeah, most weapons have the usual attack, but if you hold down the button, it has a secondary ability. Not all the weapons have that benefit, but yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Ooh, sword. Yoink.
Ooh.
Oh. Let's see how he does.
Do you only have a limited amount of form dangers, as I see?
Yeah, I've got ammo, but it's based on like percentage, I think, or whatever it was. Some stupid thing like that. And shield. There we go. It'll do. It's something.
During your travels through Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your items or to use...
Oh, yeah. This is one of those games that added a index or glossary or whatever of all the stuff you've collected. So, you know, if you want to fact check your stuff. Let's see. Oh, right. I think if you've downloaded the demo, you get an extra thing. If you want the game to be harder, wear this helmet. You get a harder time. Good for you.
How does wearing a helmet make things harder?
Well, it appears to be the same helmet he got shot in the head with that arrow and all that, so if he wears that, he must be heavily insulted by it. That's the logic I'm running with. Oh, since we're a skeleton, I think there's a book here that tells us this. It's okay to be in shallow water like this, but anything deeper, you're dead. Again.
No, that's not how it works. How much fights have they could be in? Shouldn't we find unlife bottles? They already dead.
Well, whatever. Right. So the major reason as to why Dan is able to do anything as he's doing right now is just because of the hindsight that our villain Zarok inadvertently brought back the very thing that's going to be his own undoing by complete accident. He didn't mean to; it just happened to be in the way. I just love that as a concept. Really, it's just like you brought back the worst thing possible, and at the same time, the very thing that will end you.
Like, oh, I remember the guy being shot and charging in front.
Zarok literally only hates Daniel for just claiming all the glory that he never earned, pretty much. That's all he knows him for, really. It's like, this upstarting fuck didn't even do shit. Why does he get all the fame?
I saw him get pissed with the arrow doing jack shit. Was he like the only one that died, and that's why they were like, oh well, then we should give him something nice.
I don't know, it's just a funny concept. Just, I love the idea of Dan just being this never been hero. He didn't get to be at the tier of has been. It's never been.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do our first proper level. So at some point I will have to go back to that level, but that's not too long far away. It's just for one thing. I need an ability to do that, but that's later.
Metroidvania.
Yeah, it's kind of, but, different. Right, so again, I'm a bit rusty, but I'm sure I'll get into the groove of things after a while. Yeah, it's kind of like a pseudo 3D Metroidvania-ish, kind of. It's just, it's a PS1 platformer. Yeah. Let's see here. What is this book?
Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance
that's rude. Okay, right. So, right. So the major goals with going through these levels is obviously progressive enough for the story to reach Zarok and all that, but also is defeating these enemies. You notice these spirits float away. If you defeat enough enemies, you can collect a chalice. You'll be needing these chalices later. I'll be showing them in a bit.
Okay.
Following you around is a
Oh,
wisp.
fire wisp.
Heroes of the
Fire wisp, the wisp.
Don't worry, this one's friendly. It's basically just to tell you, yes, you're locked onto that target right over there. That's it. This is
No
before.
interruption, telling you stuff you obviously already know.
I mean, you could just skip it. That's what I've been doing. Right. So the chalice in the level is always hidden, or if you at least know where it is, you can find it. But if you defeat any enemies and follow the souls, it will lead you right to where the chalice is. So, as long as you're following the souls, you should be able to find it, roughly.
Nice.
But you can only collect the chalice once you've defeated enough enemies. Let's see where this is going. Going that way. Somewhere over there is where the chalice is.
Don't let zombies get you down. Tend those wounds.
Okay.
Oh, it's bonfire.
Kinda. You just stand on it and it heals you up. Alright, so I should explain how the healing works in this game. It's a very unique system. So that potion ball I picked up earlier, that's basically like a extra life, shall we label that, or an energy tank, like in Metroid, whatever. If you run out, it will just refill your health and, bing bam boom. So if you want to refill, just stay in one of these fountains and it'll heal you up. The problem is, these fountains are finite. They only have so much healing juice in them before they disappear, and that's it, they're gone. They do come back if you revisit these levels, but when you're going through them for just in general, you can't use it forever. So be wise with what you're doing.
Don't
Yeah,
get
just-
hit all the time.
Yeah, it's the first level, so you can go a little bit careless, but not too careless.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the
Okay. This is a new mechanic, the Dan Cam. I think this is wise if you want to get more general control of the environment. This wasn't in the original game. It's not a first-person mode or a precision mode. It's just like if you need a clearer perspective, I think. It's a bit odd, but it works. It's fine. You could just ignore it if you don't need it.
Probably go for certain sections, wouldn't use it the entire game because of this janky.
We should have tried out my special attack in hindsight. This sword is really crap, but it's the first weapon you get, so naturally it's going to be crap. Tripped over. Fuck you. Oh wow, I haven't I haven't gotten that achievement? Miracle. Yay.
remember. Remains
Getting easy achievements in the stream.
It's just like, I've already played this game, I shouldn't be getting any achievements, but alright, whatever. Here's the chalice. So sometimes you can't just find it early, but it's too early. We can't actually collect it right now.
Yeah.
I already explained it.
Yeah, they explained this way better than the book ever can.
Right, I believe this statue opens the gate. But I don't need that right now, so I'll just turn it. Let's go this way. Okay, it's R1 to bring up the shield. The game hasn't explained the shield mechanic yet properly. Oh well.
Press this button to raise it and defend yourself.
Let's see. Oh, I need a
Not
few
that
more.
hard of a concept, to be honest.
Let's see, I could jump down there, but I don't want to because that's a dead end. I can only jump so high. I've only got the one jump as well, so don't get careless about that.
You unlock a double jump at some point.
No, not really. You do get a dash, and it's pretty useful if you want to get a little bit faster. Honestly, the game more focuses on all the weapons and stuff you can collect later.
The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the
Okay.
top mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull.
Fight the boss, get the item to request.
Now, sometimes, this is probably an example, some stages you can't really go to certain areas to equip a certain item, so some levels you do have to revisit. That is one of them, I believe. Ah, fuck you. Shut. Yeah, you can get the chalice. I'll go get that in a minute. We have to go back there anyway, probably. Let's see that. You know what, let's go get it now.
Yeah, it's like, it seems like progress.
I have no reason not to collect it right now. If you do miss the chalice, you can always just retry collecting it again. It's just, it's just like, if you can collect it, do it now.
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay. Hall of Heroes. I wonder what that is. We'll find out afterwards.
Nothing important.
Probably use these daggers, but I don't want to. Right, so I think left of me is where we saw that little ledge earlier. Stubborn bastard. You don't have to kill all the enemies, it was just enough to collect the chalice. Once you've killed enough, you can kind of just ignore them.
Do you get XP?
No,
for the
no,
other ones?
it's just enough to unlock the chalice. After that, you kind of just ignore them. They don't drop anything, no gold, no nothing, they're just obstacles in the way.
Enemies need killing.
Yeah, how about no? Yeah, the water here is shallow enough. It's just, there's a limit. I've made a terrible mistake.
See, if you just killed all of them, you wouldn't get swamped now.
It's fine. Alright, so any shields you pick up do have a set durability, so you need to pick up a new one after a while.
Don't be tempted to go for a swim.
Everybody's favorite mechanic.
But the shields in this game aren't too bad, as long as you remember to use them, which I hope I do. Right now I'm just kind of charging in blindly. So yeah, this water here is too deep, so I can't cross that.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates. The master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten.
So I do like that in this game, they've actually kept all the original voices from the original game. They didn't replace any of them. The only exception is Sir Dan himself, but they just updated him with the original voice actor, so nothing really changes in the end.
Okay.
Just they did a more stronger performance. But yeah, everyone is exactly the same. They didn't change anyone else. The only exception is the narrator. They used a different person. Lanny Manella, I believe.
What did you do?
Lanny Manella, she voices, at least for you to recognize, okay, so in Mass Effect 3 she voices Eve, but that's the name Morden gave her, but her actual name is,
Oh!
Bakara, I think it was?
But yeah, Bakar, something like that.
Yeah, that's Lanny Manella.
Neat.
Right, so we do have shops here, so if we run out of ammo, whatever, you can buy some here if you really need to. Same for shields, other things you may lose. You can get new weapons in this game. If you happen to lose them, you can buy them back, but for a hefty price.
To pay homage to the heroes.
So the whole heroes here is where, well, heroes, enjoy the glory days of Afterlife, pretty much. Valhalla and all that shit. It's the same concept. But we can't... Okay, so any chalices we pick, we get sent here. If you didn't collect any chalices, well, you're not going here. But you can only... you can't pick the gifts you're given. It's, per chalice you collect, pretty much. Something like that. So, let's see what our first one is.
Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around.
Rapid fire crossbow. Okay.
After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardak. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir.
Touched a nerve there. Okay, free crossbow. Right, so yeah, it's basically just a really fast action version of the daggers. Now we have no reason to ever use the daggers, to be honest. I believe his alternate for firing the crossbow is holding it sideways. Literally just holds it sideways. It's like, it doesn't fire faster or anything, it's just, he holds it sideways now.
It is gangster.
Very gangster for a medieval era type thing. Let's see, I'm gonna need more bolts, although adds only a couple of shots. That'd be a waste of gold. I'll refill later. This will be useful later. So some weapons are better on certain events or enemies or whatever. I'll know what to use the crossbow for later. Okay, so we can only go this way. Let's go. The map is kind of branching-ish. At some points you can go left or right, but at some point you have to go back to the main path, pretty much. So, yeah, it's kind of open, but not quite. It's a very interesting paced game. There he is.
Oh.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Oh, good.
No, gargoyles.
Animated statues that breathe boulders. Alright, let's get up there. Gonna need whatever it is up there.
Couldn't you just shoot him from down there? We've got a crossbow now.
Probably. I mean, it claims it can go over 1,000 feet. Ah, cheap bastard. Don't
Could
have.
be enough, right?
Where'd you come from?
I hid behind here.
Clearly. It takes a while to charge this one up. I mean, this is the base sword. It's the shit one, so, you know, use as little as possible. It's back here. I'm gonna try to do this as much as I can, because, you know, don't want to take too much damage. He says as he's taking a lot of careless damage. What's this?
That's fine.
Of great archaeological interest. Destroy the boat.
Okay, break the important thing. I think this little guy down here is a developer Easter egg. He's not part of the original PS1 game. I think it's like an apple that's been turned into a mascot or whatever like that. Something like that. Can't break this yet. I'll need a club in order to break that.
You need bludgeoning damage. Makes sense.
Yeah. What's this?
So, stop throwing down boulders, that's dangerous.
Crush your bones if you aren't careful.
Well, that makes sense.
Shield equipment.
No musculature left.
That each hit on your shield will chip away at its durability.
Okay. And now it tells me to block. That's probably a shield in there, I imagine. Makes sense. Can't exactly progress without a shield.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's actually in there. Or it's a bomb. One or the other. Probably should have done that first, in hindsight. Oh, I know that now.
It's fine.
Let's see, what are you? You not sell anything else? Probably will eventually, just not doing it right now.
I mean, probably only once you have the item equipped, unlocked first.
Yeah, there's probably like a club at the top of this, I imagine. Let's see. So I'm assuming that's explosive, but I can block the regular ones? Question mark? I'm just gonna wait till a good opportunity. Probably this one, I guess. I hope I can jump over this. Okay, that just go over my head, thank god. Nope, not that way. This is fine.
No, you should have.
That is a shit shield.
I mean, it protected you from boulders, so.
Yeah, but it's like, man, I barely used it. Ow. Fuck you.
But what?
Okay, the red ones go down. The red ones go down this way. That's the difference.
How does this make sense?
I don't know, ask Donkey Kong. They do the same shit. Oh, except for that one. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Maybe they just humbled to you.
Ow. They do chip, don't they?
I mean, red things follow you in video games, I noticed that.
Yeah. Yep, as jank as ever.
Oh, that's sad.
They are very loyal? Question mark. Okay, just gotta quickly heal up. Hopefully there's another shield here, because damn, I burned through that one. Or not. Whatever. Dan? Come on, read the book. There you go.
The adventurer would be wise to be thorough in the exploration.
I would do that, but I got no
I don't have
club.
tools.
Although, now that the boulders are stopped falling down, I guess it's wise to actually just quickly go down the mountain safely. Because I did see a couple of chests, there might be something here. I see no harm quickly looking. Like this pile of gold here.
Get into 5 minutes in the future where there is harm.
Well, if you revisit this area, I imagine that those enemies probably do respawn. So better do this now.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm imagining that chest over there is just another shield, probably. Yeah. You can only have one shield. You can't have like multiple stacks of a shield, which is pretty annoying.
Yeah, it's like, why would you? They would only just make sense.
Oh, he's only got room for one shield and one shield only. Ah, there it is. Found it. Let's see. Oh, you have to get in here from the back. There we go. Right. So let's see. So you do have a club, but it's got health, annoyingly, so you can only use it so much. But it's
So
pretty...
only use it for that.
Pretty much. What's in here? Good for you.
We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches. A coven of the warty old hags lived here once. Unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
You don't have eyes. Yeah, whatever. Let's see what's back here. Axe! The clubs are pretty effective, but again, they got so much damage in them. Or stop using it, actually, thinking about it now. I want to save that for later.
Yep.
Let's switch that. There we go. That'll do. Okay, that's a hidden wall if I ever saw one. Hang on a minute. That stuck out to me. What's in here?
A guide to covens for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts.
Ew.
A witch's coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames were alight. Witches have been known to offer help.
Ew, there's too much information here.
Yet they are a reclusive.
Oh, fuck, it burns. Ah,
Fire indeed hot.
fire indeed hot. Ah. Oh, I see. Okay, that's half the step, right? Hang on a minute. Let me go recollect that flame the proper way. Right. So what you can do with the club is that it's made of wood, so there you go. Now it's on fire. But it is damaging it whilst it's burning, so let's make it quick. Hey, chalice. Oh, it's right here. Good. Ow. Yeah, that's what happens when you run out of health. Now it's, I used up a potion.
Yeah.
Ah. You can only refill that if you find a refill station, whatever. Ooh, okay. I'll need that for something else, eventually. Bye! Let me see if I can use that here. I think that chalice will be used much later, I think. There's a lot of items in this game you don't really know what you're going to be doing with till way later. It's one of those games.
Yeah.
So like, I found this talisman like 12 levels ago. What does this do? The usual adventures in a D&D party, I imagine. The amount of useless gaff you find.
Yeah, and if they did also... So wasn't there one... Oh, was this the one where you came back from that was previously blocked? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it's all fine. So I could just walk up here normally and don't have to worry about a damn thing. Jesus.
Yeah, in D&D this was like, sometimes you find an item and there's just no plan really, it's like, oh shit, I need to give you something. Gives you something that's like, maybe I should do something with this. But
you only think of the concept way later. It's like, yes, I totally planned this. What are you talking about?
I have a plan, I absolutely have.
Oh, did that use up You can see it's not as overflowing with energy now. I've used up quite a
Yeah.
good amount there. Alright, we can leave now. You know you're entering an exit when you see that trail of green, whatever, Zarok shit.
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
That's some Hercules bullshit right there. Let's see, how are we doing?
So to be two heroes to just die trying to save somebody else.
Yeah, something like that. Except I'm already dead, so that's not gonna work. So, right, the game would explain this element a bit later, but it's gonna take a while. So the main reason why Dan has been praised as a hero, even though he fell, was basically because Sir Daniel was pretty much just good chums with the king. It's just like, oh, he died? Well, I'm gonna make him an honorary hero then, even though he didn't do anything.
Nepotism.
I knew it would take more than the army.
Just love that that's how he's the hero quote. It's just, he was good mates with the king.
Yeah.
To you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
This is probably like why he led the chance in the first place, despite being ill-equipped to do so.
Right. Yeah, some rewards are, mediocre at best, but it's worth trying to get as many of these challenges as you can, because, well,
Yeah.
fun fact, this is during the era where, if you don't complete enough of the game, you don't get the good ending type shenanigans, pretty much. But it's less good ending and more, you're going to have an easier time at the end. But, you get to see more of the game, so you have more reason to do it. I appreciate the minimap is accurate to what you're traveling. You're actually spiraling up the mountain.
Yeah, it is nice.
I think the only one downside to... So, this isn't the first remake to MediEvil. There was actually another one on the PSP, but it was more of a reimagining the remake. It was quite different. The only highlight with that version is that the narrator isn't Lanny Minella, but is actually Tom Baker. And it's like, the Fourth Doctor? Oh, yes. Right, so there's a lot of, things here. God. Yeah, fair. Right, so I believe those little enemies, whatever, can actually just decide to steal your shit, so be careful with that.
Great.
Yeah, these fucks. At least I think it's these fucks. Either way, treat every enemy carefully. So if they steal your stuff, and they will steal anything you have, including like the child's weapons you get, you can get them back, but they're expensive. So, be careful what shit you steal. Here? What? They're dead. They're not gonna notice. Well, I mean, they're not undead now, I guess. Hang on a minute. This isn't gonna work.
They're even better.
I'm just now reminded of the episode of SpongeBob with the number one hat. And when Mr. Krabs tries to steal the hat, it's like, hey man, give me that hat back.
Oh, another clap.
It's like they want you to do this.
Watch out for sticky-fingered imps.
Yeah, it is these enemies.
These will strip you down to your armored undies. Rumor has it they fence their stolen wares with the merchant gargoyles.
So yeah, you lose your shit and you buy it back from the same people you're buying it from. It's like, with these fucking fucks.
As the enemies that steal your stuff are the worst.
Very rude. Oh, there was one back here. Oh, whatever. Just gotta check my options before I go anywhere. Ah, another one. Yeah. So one element of this game I do appreciate. Because this is a remake, it's got remakes luxuries such as an actual orchestra soundtrack. The original game didn't have that, but you know they tried the composers tried their really damn to try to make the soundtrack sound like it would have been like an actual orchestra, pretty much. So now that the actual same composers got the benefit of actually doing it for real this time around, you know the orchestra sounding music sounds even better than before.
And I can't hear it at all.
Nope. Sorry, I'm just trying to give the facts.
The facts that don't make me feel bad.
Gotta go right now. Ah, shit.
I think you killed out all the jumping things. Or spike things that you don't have to jump over.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, that's just to get that you need to go here as well. First. I know how video games work.
Oh, nope. I'll just clear these out anyway. So I'll need whatever that is,
Maybe.
I think. I don't know. I miss having the dash. I can't remember where you get it, but it's going to be really useful when I get it. Long hallways like this? Yeah, it's where it's needed. Oh, fuck you. Get away, you bastards.
Yeah, getting hard stuff.
God, I hope you don't implement imps in your D&D adventures. And he's just fucking stolen my sword. Get that back. Bastard.
Good.
Well, you ran away with that, to be honest.
No, I would never do stuff in it that's like, hey, remember that awesome magic item that I gave you? Well, it's gone now, haha. And so it's supposed to
Better go get it back.
In a veil of darkness beneath the mausoleum, you will find this pre-frozen menace.
Actually, no, I want the club. Let's see. So I need a chaos room from that. I don't know where to find that, so let's look upstairs. Maybe it's up here. Bitch did it again. Yeah, should release my long range shit. They keep stealing my stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. The original game didn't have this, by the way, with the quick select, weapon toggle thing. You really had to just manually switch the shit out. I'll just, think. Do I want to go this way? I guess I do. Hello, Spectral Spook. I'll come back for him later. Alright, I'll grab the red one in a minute, but it's just I saw there was a blue passageway earlier from downstairs, so I better go sort that now, and then I'll come back. I have a logic. Oh, no, wait. Never mind, I'll go get it now. Yeah, I'm like thinking 12 steps ahead. I know what I need, but I just... I'm just worried it's like, okay, I'll go grab the red thing. Oh no, he's pissed off. You know, type thing.
The would-be phantom wants to play a new tune, but he seems doomed to repeat the same cause of despair.
Maybe just as an hero that he can't get out.
Let's see. What have you got? Oh, it's not the stuff I used to have a minute ago. Now I can go back. I wonder where the chalice is, because it's somewhere around here, but I haven't seen it yet. So I'm assuming this will just lead me back to outside, I'm imagining. This is much easier than using the sword, I guess.
That's like easier, yeah.
It does cost ammo, though, that's the downside.
I get it back.
Well, nothing's free these days, is it? I'm gonna... Hang on, let me just get rid of this shit before I do anything. Daggers, thank you. Ow. Fuck you. Huh. It's a frozen heart. It'd be a shame if I just, did that.
It exploded. That's probably fine.
Something tells me I should go that way. Right, am I able to go back? I feel like I should be able to get back, but hang on. This might work. I'm positive this might work. Ah. Do I even have enough height from that? No, that's not enough height. Okay, moving on. Sorry. I think I have to get back through a different way. So this was a very cool visual in the original PS1 thing. Taking a flat plane and making it into, you know, a three-dimensional model was pretty inventive at the time.
That's a cool design.
I'm pretty sure this is inspired by a particular one of the earliest CGI elements to ever exist. I think it was like a Sherlock film, by the way. Fuck you.
That shouldn't work.
Why? His heart is exposed. I'm shooting at it.
You're shooting at the crowd underneath it.
No, it's automated. That little twinkle will tell me if I'm shooting at him or not.
Okay, no.
It's XCOM aiming.
Yeah.
It's XCOM logic.
Okay, yeah, I can complain. You got me there.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought his arm just automatically aimed. It was like, nope, it's that bad. Hey, it's just being faithful to the original game. I can't blame it. Yeah, there's an achievement in this game for beating this boss with just the arm. Because you can throw the arm as a projectile if you want.
But...
So maybe don't do your attacks with your heart exposed. Ooh, a key. Alright, our way out is through that window, but let's go back downstairs, because there's a thing we can now collect. I don't mind backtracking like this, the stage is small enough to accommodate for it. So we need to go this way, because blue chalice, and that actually should give us the chalice, whatever's in here. Keep your bloody distance. Where is the chalice? I think it was upstairs. I saw. No, God. No. Go away. Go away. Fuck you. Taking that. And that. Off we go. This is very poor craftsmanship. Literally pick up a piece of paper and that's enough to make this shit fall. Okay, now we can go back this way. I think the chalice is around here, because I saw the spiritual stuff go this way. And over here... Oh, I think I know where it is, looking at it now. Here you go, music man. Yeah, there it is. Yay, his spirit is put to rest. Good for him. Okay, we can leave now. Yeah, we can leave. Off we go. What? Go through the front door like a normal person? Nah. Alright, what do we get?
It's the Hall of Heroes shopping mall.
Yay, shopping mall.
Hunters should check out the ground floor.
It's me.
Well-to-do shoppers should check out the upper floor. That's where it's at.
Oh, okay. I'll go to the upper floor. Let me go give that a go. I do like that the chalices you collect show on the table, and you can't just, you know, walk over them and kick them off.
No, they're heroes chalices.
What's this?
Only when you are truly worthy as a hero will you be able
Oh.
to ascend to the higher level of this hall. When you
I think you need to get at least 10, 15 chalices, something like that. You'll be able to go upstairs.
Stairs will then become solid.
But, well, but I'm a hero, I think. Oh, whatever. Ooh, is that a hammer? Can I have it?
What's this I hear about that archcad Zarok still being alive? Thought you killed the fella. Never mind.
His killing was highly exaggerated.
Show him what's what, eh? I expect Johnny's zombies a bit more of a handful than you remember. How are you doing for weapons? Here, take my war hammer.
Ooh.
It'll smash anything and it won't fall apart like a club.
I wonder why. So yeah, this is a good alternate weapon if you don't like the concept of clubs, and you know, this thing will never break, so that automatically makes it better. Although they did tweak one thing in this remake, just to validate a reason why you should use the club instead if you don't like using the hammer. In the original game, the club and the hammer, like the swing speed, were exactly the same, but to make it more fair, the hammer is a little bit slower, just a tiny bit. So if you want that quicker swing speed, yeah.
Trade-off, but yeah, I like non-breaking things.
Get a nice AoE shockwave attack with this hammer. I think that's a fair trade. So depending on the scenario, I probably will use the club, but most of the time it's going to be the hammer because, yeah, sure, I'll use the hammer. Although there would be mechanics that require the club to be put on fire naturally. But yeah, most of the time use the hammer. So like, why waste on a breakable object when this thing will never break? Right, so now we have to backtrack a little bit. Thankfully, due to the mercy of the game, we can just go straight to the gate, so we shouldn't need to replay the entire level here to go here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think the original game was a little different on this part, but, quality of life conveniences, because, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, here we are. They just put us right... actually, we're at the exit of the original game, but the next area is pretty close by. This thing just one-shots almost everything. I'm still being exposed to the enemies, though. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Positive I don't actually need to kill these enemies, because we're still technically in the original level. I'm gonna go fact check before I do anything else. That's a smart thing to do, methinks. Fuck you. These guys weren't here a minute ago.
Oh yeah, you're not with them.
There's zombies for you. Oh, I can't actually go back here at all, actually. I mean, that's fair. That makes sense. That probably does mean this place does have a separate chalice, then. Go away. Hang on, I need to clear out these enemies now, because now I'm worried. Oh, I found a bomb by accident. Go me. I think the AoE is quite... I think the AoE is quite forgiving on this, so it's just wide enough.
Don't forget this full damage, but still like...
It's like the reach is nice. I think that'll do. The game gives you more enemies than you need to complete chalices. Thank God. It's not one of those games, you know. He's like, no, you're gonna get every enemy. Fuck you. I'm not sure what the requirement actually is, but it's just nice. You know,
the hedgehog flashbacks, that was it.
Fuck you.
I mean, they should replay this game just hunt for enemies. Like, no.
Sorry, no, he was already dead. It's just like my inner Gorn was speaking to me. It's just like, keep pummeling it. Not dead yet. See, here you go. Key. They're asleep. Means an easy kill for me.
Tend to put them
Oh, they're wolves.
Sleep longer.
I realized there were wolves. I was just doing this because I could. Yeah, over here. Yeah. Probably use the sword by this point. Go away.
Ah.
What's this?
Want to be faster on your feet? Want to be able to
Yes.
bash down walls by charging into them? All you have to do is defeat the evil guardians of the graveyard and gain this
Sounds
new
like Dash.
ability.
A dash would be nice.
Never know why you left the grave without it.
The sentence is being written out to you, that's why you're pausing every time.
Yeah. The narrator is reading it out. So I probably should explain that, but you know, context.
Yeah, it's like,
Yes,
I'm done reading it.
Yes, I can read it faster than the narrator, but you know, reasons.
Yeah, then the overlapping.
Oh, wait. You get over here, you piece of shit. Eh. I'm assuming there's supposed to be a challenge of some sort here, right? I might need to reread. Might need to reread it actually.
Want to be faster on your feet? Want to be able to back?
See no guardians around here, unless they're assuming down here. I'm guessing. Ah, here's the chalice. Probably more down here. Do you mind in the middle of a thing, you piece of shit? Fuck. I think the sword is better against these guys at least. Taking a lot of pot shots here. I really should be using my shield. Push this. Okay. Oh, good. The health. I'll take that. You know, let me just. Yep. I do like the you know, even the small files fill up a little bit of the you know, base health bar. Thank God.
Yeah.
Right, not jumping down there, not yet. I need to see if there's a alternate pathway down there. There probably is, I just didn't see it. Wait. Oh. Instinct told me there'd be something here.
Can you go to the left again?
Fuck you, where did you come from? Kill you again.
You need the souls anyway, so just
Yeah, but it's just like he's off screen, that's cheap and wait, I can go this way. Get back here, I need to. Where'd he go? Here he is.
I'm running away, that's weird.
Well, they are headless. I do like that, even though they're headless, they, like, trip over and shit. It's kind of funny. Maybe we should use the shield, but can't be asked. And I'm not sure if the shield works when I'm facing away them.
Maybe. I think the shield's working anyways.
I don't know. Way. Which one do I guess I'll push this one first. I think it matters end of the day, does it?
But
Wait a minute.
hopefully it shouldn't.
That. You give me that file, thank you. So the game can be challenging, but it's not, you know, mean about it. I can see a health thing right there, so I can refill in a minute. You know, if you're really stupid about it, you know, the game will kick your ass because you're not paying attention. You know, that kind of thing.
Which is fair.
Challenging but fair.
Yeah.
Unlike a particular game recently. I can vent about this now. Yay. So, due to me having, you know, Switch privileges of, you know, hacking, I got to play the new Sonic Superstars game a little early. Yay.
Oh.
I don't care.
Yeah.
The game is fine. That's it. It's just fine. New Sonic game. It's fine as a 2D, you know, adventure game.
Sonic, yeah.
It could be better. It's like it's trying really hard to be Mania, but not hard enough. I can tell that they did their research on it. It wasn't Sega made it. It's the weirdly enough the same developers that made Balan Wonderworld, which is really odd. It's just like these guys.
Wait,
You picked these guys? Yeah, I don't.
The game with the weird hat people kind of thing.
Yeah, that hat mascot guy, whatever.
Yeah.
The game that only has one button input in the entire bloody game. Yeah, it's odd. Very, very odd. But the game itself, it's fine, it's solid. There's just a lot of quirks about it that doesn't quite agree with me. The fact, major warning signs for the game is the fact that the game doesn't actually have a great soundtrack. It's like, for a Sonic game? What?
Wait. That's one thing they always get right.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like, hang on, something's wrong here. Something's very wrong.
Was this something made by the people who usually do it, or...?
Yes, but it's just odd. It's like T-Lopes is in it, who handled the Sonic Mania OST. That's great. I'm not arguing with that. But the music that's handled by Jun Senoue, he chose to make it sound a lot like the music did in Sonic 4. It's just like, oh great, not quite right Genesis sound font. I don't know, the game is odd. Very odd. It's not bad, it's just very meh. After, the excellence of Frontiers, I kind of expected better.
Yeah.
I think I need to dodge or something for this one. I should probably not charge up the sword, but yeah. Let me see what the damage does on the sword, then I'll decide. Oh, the hammer's quicker. It does all the damage at once, I don't have to faff around. Ow.
Yeah, actually, no idea what happened Game & Rise. I know that Spider-Man 2 is just coming out. Apparently it's good again.
Oh, that's nice.
But I'm actually a bit surprised by the makeover, because most of it I saw, like, oh yeah, 30 hours for also the side stuff. Like, it's actually not that long. I kind of expected more.
Alright, so we now have unlocked a dash. So just tapping the shield button will let you dash.
Oh,
It's good to get around, get you across ledges if you press the dash and then jump. That's quite a practical thing to use, so yeah, dash unlocked. We need to go back to the first level just to get an extra benefit.
All has changed outside the necropolis. Paths go this way, paths go that way. Nasty, painful death waits round every turn and over every hill. Bon voyage.
Hi.
hi. Okay, but I also only have 25 hours into the other farming game, which I thought I played longer. Huh.
Oh, I also played a little bit of the new Mario Brothers Wonder. It's a solid title. It's just more of the new Mario Brothers, gameplay style, just in a new art style. It's definitely handled by the same people who made the new Mario Brothers games. But it's fine. It's just more of what I'm familiar with. But they are being very creative with it, so give them props to that.
Nice.
Oh yay, more money. So I think how it works is like, the first chalice is just the basic weapon, the secondary chalice will be an extra, and then it's just like half the chalices are just faff before you actually get the useful shit.
Oh well.
I mean, I'll take the money, but I'm not using it. Let's see. I should probably refill in the crossbow at least. There we go. There, you happy? Well, he must be. He's eating the gold.
Yep, I am happy.
The original, totem heads in the original game were very basic. They were just a head and then a jaw. That was it. So they decided to put some more effort with at least the shopkeep going, because he didn't do any of that stuff in the original. He was just a reskin of the talking ones. All right, so we got branching pathways. We can either go right or left. And I think I want to go right. Or at least this is what I recall doing. Yeah, we'll go right and see what happens. At some point, you know, on a pathway, it will become a dead end, so I'll have to go back anyway. But let's just... Wait, before I do that, gotta remember to do the thing I said I was gonna do. Need to go back to Dan's crypt. Good place to find a dead Dan. Okay, so the only reason you want to come back here is for one extra, and is this wall. It's one of the few walls in the game, I think, well, the only one, that is breakable by charging. Just... Yeah, there we go. You get an extra vial here. Only these big vials actually give you an extra potion.
Yeah.
Small ones just give you more health.
Oh.
So yeah, it's just like every little bit helps, so I'm gonna take it. Alright, now I gotta go and re-finish the stage. Take that, and then... And back we go. And moving on. Alright, that's all good. Just wanted the extra help, because it's right there, there's no reason not to pick it up. I think we got time for one more stage. Let's just see how we feel about it, though.
Oh, scarecrows.
Do wish, like, I'm hoping it's gonna happen at some point that the MediEvil 2 gets a remake, because that one definitely needs it far more than this one. But, you know, not saying that, you know, the second game's bad, it's just, you know, it's the lesser of the two, naturally.
Yeah, it's probably also some mechanic over all.
Well, I don't think it was headed by the exact same team as the first game, but, you know, it got pretty close.
So don't be a hero. If you can't beat them, try trapping them while you make your escape. Using your new...
Yeah, dash. Do dash to do thing. The crows don't count. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, they're using your weapons against you, that's unfair.
Oh. Can barely hurt the damn thing. I should probably get out of here. This is dangerous. I don't think I can actually kill the scarecrows, even though I can hurt them. Where'd you come from? Go away. I'm not sure... Oh, where are these guys coming from? I mean, free souls, I'll take it, but just stop it. Anyone else in there? Yes.
Yeah. Stop hiding.
Anyone else? Is that like 5 guys in there? That does not look like room for 5 people inside.
There's always enough for that.
Pair of mischief makers and metal machines.
That little robot in the back there.
Brings their metal limbs to life. It would be good to see the back of such menaces.
What do you think they're hinting towards? You think they need something to shoot them in the back?
Nah.
Nah. First, let me just take care of these. At least they don't attack immediately, so I can just kill them before they get to do anything. There we go. So, like, where's the enemy? It should have popped up by about now. So I'm not attacking that giant until this is cleared up for me. Like, I'm running the logic of, okay, I'll fight the robot, whatever, and then I'm at low health. What do? I'll get killed by the farmer because I, you know, didn't take care of him earlier.
That is a fair logic to have.
It's always the cheap enemies that get you, not the big threatening ones. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, there's a shop here. No, I wonder why. It's probably for the very enemy we're gonna encounter in a minute. Right, now how do I get behind it? No, I can just shoot it. Pew pew! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
Can you He kinda did not. Okay.
No, it just falls over. I do love that I do like that they didn't update the design of the robots. They just kept them as original blockies as the original PS1 design. It's like, yeah, why fix when it broke? Fucking bats! Ah!
That's so cool.
Oh, the fruit bats are. Club. Right, I believe. Oh, still one in here. Get the fuck. Yes, yes! I think that's all of them. Right, so let's see. Use this, and then. Can I use the. I can't use this here. I'm pretty sure you need to burn these down. Positive. There's probably a loose flame somewhere around here. If you look hard enough, you can find one. Can I use that? No. No, I guess not. I'm positive you need to burn down the hay bales. I feel like that would be a up there. It is. Like, where's the nearest fire source I can use?
Yeah. Fire.
Burn! I'm a fire too.
Oh. Good.
Right, I think the only one you want to actually intentionally burn is the one in here. Pretty sure. Oh. The circle button is sticking the thing out. Should have done that to begin with. Oh. Well, thanks for setting my expectations. It's just a little Easter egg. Right, fine. I'll take the Easter egg, but it's not what I wanted. There you go. Much safer than just, you know, swinging the hammer in place and then burning myself in the process.
I think it's too much stuff burning for up everything's good still.
I get the feeling this windmill burned because of that torch right there. It must have been a fire hazard initially. Delicious healing juices. What do you think this stuff is? Ectoplasm? It's got to be something spooky. Pretty sure I can't kill the scarecrows. I think I can only just push him back. Wait.
It just
The scarecrows released were crows. What's wrong with this place?
the curse being sorcerer.
Yeah, probably. Alright, found a silver shield. This will do better than the other ones. Let me get my crossbow out. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! There we go. Should probably use the knives really in hindsight, but I've got the ammo for it.
Ah. Curse was better.
Yeah, let me try something. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Hang on, let me try the daggers, because I bet you they do more damage, but, you know, they burn more. Or they're just immune to it, maybe? It won't fucking die! I get the feeling they're exception. They're not the one. I do like the. Okay, the knives are actually sticking to the scarecrow. That's actually a cute detail. Okay, they are killable. They're just really stubborn. Yeah, I'm sure there's enough enemies around here to compensate for not killing these things. They have to be.
Let's hope, yeah.
If not, I can always just come back to them anyway. Fuck you, fuck you.
These fields are home to many mad machines, yet the most bizarre of them is housed within this barn.
I'm more inclined to go inside of it, wouldn't you?
What could possibly go wrong if you do this?
That looks like the way in. That's fine. Ah, right, the cornfield. I remember. So the cornfield, you have to be careful because there is enemies inside the cornfield. That's very, very dangerous, naturally.
Cull
I think he'll help kill the scarecrows for me. I think. I could be wrong. Let's find out.
He's never been wrong. Yeah,
There he goes. Oh yeah, he's definitely killing the scarecrows for me. Thank you! Much more effective. I like him. He's nice. What's in here? Oh, there's a barn, but I don't see no weapon in here. You lied to me, game.
The corn-cutting machine is missing a part. A cog fell off this miracle of modern agriculture, and it hasn't worked since.
Oh. So what is it, a combine harvester, I guess? Let's see. A little bit of jank platforming here.
It's the newest.
Not that kind of combine. I'm guessing this isn't gonna work, then, is it? Okay, there's the machine. But it needs a cog,
Where
which is...
the spider legs?
I don't know, I'm scared. Alright, we'll need to find the cog, which is probably out here somewhere. We'll find it. I don't know how our serpent fellow is doing. I get the feeling he's despawned. I'm hoping he hasn't.
And, oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. Over here, I need help. Scarecrow. Thing.
Save me.
Save me. Where's he gone? Where'd he go? Some friend you are! I guess he's only useful in the field, I guess. Eh.
Death waits in the cornfield. Pick your route carefully and do not linger in the corn.
Gentlemen, corn! Right, I think you can cheat a little bit. Just not too long. It does look like you slow down when you touch the corn, though. I see you jumping out the field there, you
Can
mister.
you just burn down the cornfields?
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted for that. Where'd he go?
That'd be nice.
Oh, I think that's what's in the cornfield right now. Let me just go burn that hay bale. There's probably something behind that one.
I did my favorite, just okay.
In you go. Fuck's sake, I burned myself again. Oh yeah, more money. Let's see, what else is here? There's the chalice, that's good. How do I get over there safely without, you know, killing myself by accident? I think they do want you to jump in at some point, by the looks of it, but I don't wanna. It looks dangerous. It's scary. I will burn this hay bale, though. Probably does kill the extra enemies, maybe? We'll find out in a minute. It's your mistake for jumping in there.
Hope it does. And did it done?
Oh yeah, it counted.
Yeah.
I saw some souls falling out of it. That's nice. I mean, technically the line keeps going that way, but that's probably dangerous.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. Customer.
It's a mini golf obstacle.
There he is again. Go away.
Next scarecrows.
I used to like him. Not anymore. Where's all the grains? Okay, this has nothing to do with, you know, making bread. Positive. Where's the flour process in this?
I'm in the mirror making bread out of you.
A bone meal? Nah, it's terrible ingredients added in the mix. That's probably the one part of Minecraft that nobody acknowledges, is that, you know, putting bone meal into the bread makes it terrible. Right, I feel like I shouldn't be in here. Nah, it's fine. The other way. It looks like too close to the edge, I couldn't jump over it. Okay, it's just hair of my head. Lack thereof. It'd be nice to have hair again.
be gone if you did, so sure about that. So that just seems unintentionally harmful.
I don't think any of this stuff is safe. Okay, found part of a harvester. I guess I have to go back now. I feel there's another part maybe around here somewhere. I'm just gonna quickly look ahead. Okay, that's the exit right there. Okay, back we go. Just need to know where the limits were at. Whee. Steady. Okay, that's the only part of this actually looks like it's making, you know, flour and shit. That's it. Everything else, nah, not a suspect. Let's ride this along and... Oh, fuck you.
The double.
Like, ow.
Oh.
That's just poor timing on my end. Okay, I guess, oh, alright. So, if I activate the machine, it probably leads me to the chalice. That's the logical conclusion there. Because the shed is facing right towards where the chalice is at. Let's see if my theory is right. Ow. Go away. Let's see. So, what part is that? I'm not even sure what that is. It looks like a button. Oh god, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Let's see where it went. Straight down that way.
There it is.
So I can heal myself here.
What?
I was wondering what this was supposed to be for. It's like, yeah, I could jump over there, but most likely to be killed by it. That's water. And it's still a hazard even when it's finished. It's got extended health. Right, I have to kill the scarecrows again, I guess, even though I don't want to. Maybe I can burn them? That might be an option. I think that thing I summoned was supposed to help me for that process, but it seems to have buggered off. Ow.
They're living the best life right now.
Yeah, I'm certainly living alright.
I mean, not you, the snake.
Okay, that's one. I'm not sure if that if that counted or not. Now let me...
I mean, it did count, yeah, it goes off for like 87.
Oh, I meant, like, was it because the club was on fire that did the damage, or was it just like he was already on low health? Where are more scarecrows? Were there more back here?
You always spin away in the kind of first side of what we are in this maze of quad.
Very, very maze-like in this maze. And the irony that there's a word called maze, which is exactly what mazes are made of. Who thought it'd be a fun pun to use maze for maze? So that's an AI, by the way, for maze. With, oh, whatever. Okay, there's one there. Let me see if this hammer is any good. I thought that was a scarecrow there. I saw red, thought, oh, scarecrow.
And there's one here, so okay, that one first.
They're really stubborn.
Yep.
I think I need
But
one
only
more. Yeah. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Sadly, the crows don't count. I've been killing them all left, right, and center, but they just don't count.
Why would you kill crows? Crows are awesome.
Well, when they're not the murdering kind. Well, there's one back here, but I don't think he counts, does he? Oh wait, if I go where that route is, he probably will jump out. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, don't tell me this is a dead end.
Oh, shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, I ignored him. I can't jump over it. I can't go around it. I have to find another one. I'm sure there's one more around here somewhere.
There has to be. Alright.
If I have to, I'll go off screen and get the chance later, but... yeah. There's gotta be something around here. There were like 2 scarecrows back here earlier, wasn't there? If I stand over here, maybe it'll show up. I can't just like force an enemy to pop out of this maze because it doesn't count. Pretty sure. You saw them popping out, they just stopped existing. I'm imagining they don't really count. Fuck's sake, really?
There has to be one more somewhere, right?
Hang on, maybe I can trick it. Because in here is technically a loading screen. Maybe it'll force it to exist. That has to count, right? Don't tell me that's... Let me think creatively here. Maybe I can target it with a long-range attack, and maybe I can just reach it barely. Crow here. Now where's your scare? Where's the rest of you?
I'm a sole survivor, you killed everything else.
No, I haven't. There's still one more left. I just need to find him. He's right over there. I can see him. Hang on a minute. This might work. Oh, come on. This has to work, right? I tried Dan Cam, it might work better. Oh, yep. This'll do. I don't care how long this takes, as long as it gets over here, that's all that matters.
I mean, it might just kill it from here.
Get a little closer, maybe, mister? Over here. Come on, you bastard. Stupid fucking... Goddamn pigeons! He's reacting, but he ain't doing shit.
You're hitting it.
Don't move any further back, come on. That's as far as I can reach, god damn it. Oh, bastard. Fuck's sake. I just want to jump over this damn thing. Fucking... It better be... I hope I can reach him from back here. Hang on a minute. I have to reach him from back here. Oh yeah, this'll work.
Can you use the charger from the hammer to hurt him from here?
That's a good point. Let's try that. Yes.
No, right.
He's still there, I can see him. And now he's out of range. That should have done at least some modest damage. I'll take it. I can't damn camp from here. I can still hit him, annoyingly. He's not even part of the element anymore. Oh, perfect. Okay, the auto aim is kicking in here at least. Yay! Okay, thank God. I so did not want to replay this whole stage for this.
Yeah. Understandable.
I'm just glad that worked. It's like, that shouldn't have worked due to how programming works, whatever. It counts. I'll take it. Quickly, the chalice. It's got to be worth something. I mean, we've already gotten the shit upgrade from the last one, so this has got to be something worthwhile. Steady. Yay. I gotta be a hero for this. I have to be. You know, if I put on this one.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, you show those scarecrows what for, Dan. But they don't really notice.
I'm dead.
Oh yeah, sure thing, Dan. Those scarecrows were quite the threat. You can totally imagine him. It's like, scarecrows. He had a hard time with scarecrows? What's he on about?
I'll never understand the pain you went through.
I can totally picture that in some adaptations. Like, yeah, sure, Dan. We totally believe all the things you've done so far. It's like, the only thing that actually convinced him is literally defeating Sarok. It's like, wait, he actually did it? Ah, shit. He wasn't making that shit up at all. fuck's a giver? Low to none. Oh, that's you.
Pumpkin Gorge, dead ahead. The nursery to Gallowmere's favorite side dish.
Ooh.
Step inside and understand the true horror of fruit gone bad.
So alcohol.
Can you do that? Can you ferment a pumpkin? I mean, in theory, I guess you could.
Yeah.
Fermented pumpkin. Well, now I gotta look that up. Let's see. Oh, I think it's over here. Oh, that looks like a new sword. Sign me the fuck up. Give me your sword.
Fortescue, you jawless arrow magnet, what are you doing back here? What? Call me Mr. Woden the Mighty. How I pity the people.
I don't think he understands Dan at all.
Their fate should once again be in the hands of a chump like you. Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them. Take my sword, and do try not to stab yourself
Will
in
do.
the foot. You know, I've always had my doubts about you, Fortescue. You're just not carved from hero material.
Hey, he's trying, man. Those scarecrows really showed him what for. Alright, we got a golden sword. It's technically better than our default sword. The problem is, in order to get those better sword usages, it has to be enchanted, and it ticks down every time you're pulling the sword out. So you have to re-enchant the sword every time you're using it. Basically, if you want to get every mileage out of it, just remember to swap it out when you're not using it. But when it's not that bad. But you know, once you're in the middle of combat, pull it out. You do your best. But yeah, right now I won't be using it. So whenever I'm in combat, yes, I'll pull it out. It's really powerful. It's like probably the most powerful sword in the game, technically. But there is a better one out there, naturally. But you know, it'll do when I'm in the need of combat. Look, more branching pathways as we go. Right. Let's see. I was like, is there a manual save in this anywhere? It probably only shows. Let's see.
Maybe we should start a level.
Yeah. Let me start a level. I bet you this is one of those games that has an auto save, which is probably that icon right there on the right. I do like these loading screens, though. I think they're concept art. I always appreciate when games do that. Let's see. Yeah, let's just assume there's an autosave going on here. Well, I'll just leave this on the pause menu then. Alright, I'll do for a stream. There's always some form of hecticness somewhere along the way, isn't there? Alright, so there's the thumbnail preview. Really happy with this one. Like, still I was like, yes, that's good enough for wallpaper, methinks.
Yeah.
Although, hindsight, I technically did the texturing wrong. I forgot to toggle a setting, whatever, to make the textures more accurate. Right. This is a me thing, basically. Like, the models are correct in like what the textures are, the placement. I just forgot to toggle a setting to make them the attributes more correct. Basically, like the metallics of the armor here are wrong. They're not supposed to be that shiny, but it still looks correct to me in my eyes. God damn it. I fixed the problem later, but it's just like, I've already made the thumbnail, I can't be asked to re-render it, it already looks good. I might lose how it looks if I change it now. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, right, so yeah, this is the thumbnail preview. Alright, cool. That'll do for a stream. So check back tomorrow for
Yeah.
for more MediEvil. So till then, bye all.